This might be the last Phantom ever from Nike. Well, Hypervenom Phantom, because they have a Phantom Vision now. There's two Phantoms. Look out for the Mercurial Phantom coming in the near future, and probably a Tiempo Phantom as well. Why? What's the point? It's dumb. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the brand new Always Forward Pack colorway of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 3 Elite. I have the low cut variation right here, as well as the DF, which stands for Dynamic Fit mid-cut variation right here. Is that out of focus? Now, from what I've been told, this is called the Always Forward Pack, but given that Nike kind of unveiled the colorways and then didn't necessarily give a name to the pack and haven't really said anything since, kind of leads me to believe that they might change the name, so just be aware of that in the future, depending on when you're watching this video. But this colorway pack will officially be available as of October 17th, if there's something that you're interested in. So in today's video, we're gonna take a closer look at this colorway and talk about whether or not this might be the last variation, the last color pack release of the Hypervenom Phantom 3 and what's next for this particular line. We'll also take a look at how they fit and feel on feet. So if you want to learn more, please stick around, watch the entire video. If you're interested in either of these for yourself, I'll leave a pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail prices. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like. And if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Included with the boots, because they are top-end models, is the new silver and black Nike box. And fun fact, if you buy two pairs, you'll get two boxes. And of course, they also include a string bag, which, as you can see, is blue on blue with that Hypervenom pattern, the silver Hypervenom logo in the middle, a Nike swoosh at the bottom, black strings on the bag. Pretty solid string bag overall. My string bag score is a 3 out of 3.9. So starting off with the color, they are both pretty much exactly the same. Obviously, one's a low, one's a mid. The mid is obviously gonna have a solid black Flyknit collar, nothing particularly interesting about it, where the low cut variation does end up being black at the very top of the tongue area where the collar would normally continue, but obviously because it's low, it is not there at all. The official color here is Racer Blue, which does look quite good in person. I really do like it. And of course, you can see that this does have the newer Hypervenom graphics, where they kind of eliminate the swoosh at the toe and you only have it on either side of the heel, which I actually quite like the look of. And then they kind of highlight the strike zone on the upper, where you do have the little pour-on inserts, with silver kind of filling in the gaps of the texturing. The blue does have a little bit of a semi-metallic shine to it, which I think looks quite good. And with the texturing overhaul, I just think it looks really nice. And then of course you have the black at the heel. And I'm never a huge fan of the black and blue color combo, but honestly, these don't look too bad. Obviously the silver Nike swooshes, and then the silver Flyknit and ACC branding. And then the sole plates, solid silver in color as well. No wearable finish though, which is definitely a good thing. But you can see it does have this little bit of kind of a metallic look to it, but it will not wear away. Either way, I really like these. I think that these are some of the better colorways that we've had of the Hypervenom Phantom 3s. There have been a lot, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Oh, and the insoles are Volt Yellow, because what would a Nike colorway be without some Volts somewhere? So as far as performance is concerned, the Hypervenom Phantom 3 is pretty much the next line from Nike that's due to be replaced. So it is likely this could be the last colorway of this particular boot until we get something new. What exactly will that be? I know everybody messages me whenever leak stuff comes out, and trust me guys, I see all of it. I'm not necessarily permitted to talk about it, but it looks like we're gonna get something that is along the lines of a hybrid of the Hypervenom and the T90 lasers that they replace. Some kind of a rubberized element. We'll see what happens, which I am personally very excited about, because honestly, when I think about what needs to be improved on the Hypervenom Phantom 3, there isn't too much that I would actually change. The Flyknit upper is great. The fit is really good. I like the texturing. It's responsive. The stud pattern is solid. It has a really good sole plate. This is a boot that has been around for basically 2 years now, but it's still as good as just about anything. What I will say is, given Nike's current landscape of top-end football boots, Tiempos aside, if you look at the Mercurials or the Phantom Visions, they're all Flyknit now. So do we really need another full Flyknit upper that's just straight Flyknit? I would rather not see that. I'd like to see some kind of variety, and it looks like we're going to get that. So how soon until we get this hypothetical Hypervenom Phantom 4? That I don't really know for sure. Probably the end of the year, possibly early next year at the latest, but only time will tell. And for those that will ask, because I know you guys are out there, should you buy the Hypervenom Phantom 3 now or wait for the replacement? Well, I haven't tried the replacement. I can't really comment on how they are, and I guess it really depends on how soon you need boots. If you need new boots right now and you like the Phantom 3, they're still really good, but until the new ones come out and I've actually tested them myself, I can't really say how they're gonna be. And for those that will also ask if I'll be reviewing them, no. In the meantime, since we live in the present and not the future, the Hypervenom Phantom 3, as I've talked about in my last couple videos on this boot, they're still really good. I know they're the oldest model from Nike, but they're as good as anything, which I'm pretty sure I've already said in this video. Now, I don't want to go over too many details. Obviously, I have the low cut and the mid cut variation, which obviously begs the question, which one is better? I wouldn't say it's really a case of better or worse. I personally prefer the low cut variation, mainly because I just find this to be more comfortable in the heel area, and that's really gonna be the main difference between these two boots. This has more of the older style mid-cut construction versus what we see on the Phantom Vision Elite and the Superfly 6 Elite, which I would argue are more comfortable mid-cut boots out of the box. These are more like what we had with the Obra 2, the Obra 1, Superfly 4, Superfly 5, which is not a bad thing. Some people really like this, but I don't like it quite as much as the other mid-cut options currently on offer from Nike. So I would personally go for the low. Definitely helps if these are $250 rather than $275. So they're a little bit cheaper for the lows as well. But again, it's personal preference. A lot of people like the mid-cut collar just because if you play on artificial grass a lot, which you shouldn't be doing with the FG stud pattern, buy them in the AG Pro variation. The collar will help to keep the rubber pellets from getting inside of the shoe. So that is one benefit of the collar. But ankle support, if that's your belief, that is not what you're gonna get from any mid-cut boot, not just the Hypervenom Phantom 3. And again, I don't wanna go over too many performance details in this video because I've talked about them so many times on the channel over the last 2 years or so, but I will leave a little pop-up on screen to a playtest that I did of the Phantom 3 Low and the Phantom 3 DF. They're actually two separate videos, so I guess there might be two pop-ups. We'll see how I do it. If you want more information on the shoes or you just want to see the shoes in action, kind of a throwback video as well, because I did them a long time ago, go ahead and check those out. So as you can see, I swapped out the stock blue laces, which look fine, for some black reflective SR4U replacement laces, which obviously match the black accents at the heel, but also the black flywire. And because so many people are gonna have these colorways, these make your pair just that much more unique. The reflective bits, I think, always look cool as well. So if you are interested in some replacement laces for yourself, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. On feet, I think the Hypervenoms are one of the more comfortable boots from Nike out of the box. The Flyknit upper has a nice padded sensation to it. It's decently flexible and gets a lot softer and more flexible as you wear them in. Obviously, I'm wearing the low cut on my right foot and the mid cut on my left foot, and there's going to be a difference in regards to fit and feel with these two variations. I personally find the low cut variation, just because it's more normal construction, to fit more comfortable in the heel area. If you're a fan of the Phantom 1 or the Hypervenom Finish, this is basically the same construction in the heel area, where of course the mid cut variation, I wouldn't say that it's uncomfortable, but it just takes some getting used to versus a standard low cut construction. So something to be aware of, but it really is just a matter of personal preference, not so much a case of better or worse. As far as width is concerned, I think the Hypervenoms are gonna be wide enough for most people. They're not gonna stretch a whole lot, but width-wise, just out of the box, I think most people won't have too many problems. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing these in my usual size 9.5 US, and the fit and length is pretty much perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size in order to achieve the best possible fit. So in conclusion, I think this is a really good colorway for the Phantom 3. I think the Phantom 3 as a whole is a really good boot. Am I sad to see them go? Maybe just a little, but at the same time, We've had so many variations of this boot in so many different colors. I think it's about time for something new. But if you're a fan of this boot and you like what they have on offer, it is still very good. And even when the next generation of whatever it is comes out, these are still gonna be really, really good. So while it's not the latest and greatest thing from Nike anymore, that does not mean that these are not a viable option, because they are. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. Again, if you're interested in any of these boots for yourself, you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes, where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail prices. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.